Hello, the Pour folks. I'm Sean.
I'm Seamus.
And today we are on to Pour Decisions number 5.
Poor decisions.
So
Always fun.
This will put a period at the end of September.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
That went by fast.
We're in September still.
Yes, it's still September. Yeah. I know. It's
Months are
flying
flying
by,
by.
though. It really is. It's just unbelievable.
Oh, yeah. But this is the show that we do once a month.
Right.
If you're not sure what this is.
Familiar, yeah.
Just as a recap, we're each pouring from a bottle that we already own for the other person.
Right.
And then we're, without them knowing about it, we're guessing based on taste, smell alone,
Right.
and trying to massage our palates,
Right.
basically, or
Right.
work them out, right?
Working out. Trying to figure out how we can figure these out.
Right.
I'd have to say we've done pretty good, I think.
I think we've been
Yeah.
more surprising than I
Yeah. I
expected.
mean, we've nailed some, and then we've been completely off.
Right.
So it's always kind of a shoot, you know?
Right.
But
So-
anyway, so let's see what we got for us today.
Yes.
And you remember what you poured?
Yes.
Okay, good. I think I remember right. Yeah, I do.
I hope so.
Okay. Haven't smelled it yet. That was a good pour. That's 2 ounces right there.
So, again, if you're not familiar, we have little sheets, not cheat
Yeah.
sheets or anything, but what we're
Right.
trying to figure out. So,
Right.
based on the taste and the smell, we're guessing on proof, primary, secondary grain, if it's age stated, finished, distiller, label, then we total up the points.
Right. And Sean is leading, I know this.
Yeah, I think it's gotten thinner.
It's
since
gotten a little
last time.
thinner, yeah. I've nailed the last few.
Yeah.
But you're still holding strong to
Okay.
a good lead, I think. So,
Okay.
because you pick one thing wrong, and that's all. And we did notice, like, our score sheets really work for bourbons,
Right.
but they don't really work, and maybe an American whiskey, but it doesn't really work for Irish or Scotch,
Right.
which Sean poured an Irish for me, which is great, by the way, and I nailed it,
Right.
except for the finish. The finish killed me because I guessed the finish and I lost points
Yeah.
because it was the wrong one. So, that's tough. That's tough scoring. But so I'm gonna revamp this, but we haven't done it yet. So, all right. Hopefully, we got some bourbons here. Maybe.
Yes.
Okay. I know mine is
Okay. Well, mine is as well.
the one I poured for you, not mine.
Right.
I don't know what mine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is if you're
Okay.
gonna give me that info,
Okay.
I'll give it back.
And
We'll have 2 bourbons here.
and we already have within what was it, the second or third show it was the second show. Pour Decisions number 2. We actually poured the same
That's right.
bourbon for each one.
Exact same bottle.
The same bottle. Actually, a rye 101.
Right.
Wild Turkey 101.
Yes.
So it was a rye, and we poured the same for each other. It was crazy.
Just reinforce how much we both love that.
That's right.
Wild Turkey 101 rye.
Oh, this is sweet.
Oh boy.
This is so hard. Gosh, it almost smells Irish.
Really? Huh. Jeez.
Didn't help that I had a shot of red breast before we shot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Kind of messed myself up, maybe.
The proofiness isn't really there on the smell.
No.
It seems pretty low. I
Yeah.
already have an idea of what this might be, but
Oh, okay.
we'll see on the
Yeah,
taste.
that's good. All right, I'm gonna go in for the taste because
Okay.
the smell is giving me very sweet, almost Irish.
Okay. Interesting.
Okay. Ooh. That's oak. Smooth though. With a Kentucky hug in the back. Maybe a Kentucky hug. Might be a Irish jig or something. I don't know. This is gonna be hard.
This is gonna be hard.
I have no idea where to go with this.
I was expecting this to be much different. Interesting. I think you've given me a rye yet again. But how much rye?
That's right. All right.
All right.
You want me to reveal first, or you? You're all picked out. Okay.
Yeah, I'm all picked up.
Okay. Well, what do you got? What do you got?
All right. So I went between two bottles. I think this is a high rye at least.
Okay.
I was between the Pendleton rye, but I remember I believe it's an 80 proof. This has a little more heat on it, so I went with 100 proof. I think it's just a 1 grain,
Okay.
just rye, and I think it's that Frey Ranch rye.
Okay.
And then I believe it's a 4-year,
Okay.
and it's not finished.
Okay.
So Frey Ranch, 100% rye.
Okay. I put proof 100, primary grain corn, secondary grain rye, 4-year age statement, not finished. I put Jack Daniels bonded.
Ooh, interesting.
So, total guess,
Right.
because I can't remember exactly. I get that little funky thing, and sometimes the sour mash stuff from JD kind of gives me that. So that's why I chose it. So,
Okay.
all right. You want me to tell you what you got?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm worried. Oh,
Creek 9.
interesting. What is 100 proof?
Yes.
Thank God for that. Interesting. Well, hey, that was a good way to get me to like it better. All right. Well, I'll just let you know. Yours is Frey Ranch.
Oh, the regular fragrance?
Yeah, it's
Where
on
is
the
it?
top shelf in the back.
In the back.
Third one in.
So, that would have been funny. All right. So,
Shoot.
I'm completely off on the. You get 0 points on the proof because that's a 90 proof, right?
Right. I have it pulled up here.
Okay. Actually, let me get my. All right. So, I was totally off with mine, except for the age statement. I got that one on the nose.
Yeah.
So I did get the corn and the rye, but that's really it.
Yeah.
And the no finish, and that's really it. So I got 8 points.
Yep. I was totally off as well.
Yeah.
I thought that it was Frey Ranch, the
rye.
100% rye.
Yeah.
So I went with a single grain, so that kind of screwed me. So I got no points on grains. I did hit the proof on the nose,
Right.
which was 4 points.
For
That's
100 proof.
kind
Right?
of kept me in the running.
Yeah.
And then it's not finished,
Right.
so I got a point there.
Yeah.
But everything else was incorrect.
In-
It's not. I put down 4 years. It's a 9-year.
That's funny.
Shoot.
I mean, this goes to show you it can be anything at any time, right?
Right.
It's funny how I can pick one out, but I guess if you don't know it, I think to me Russell's Reserve 10 is very unique.
Right.
Frey necessarily isn't unique. It's good,
Right.
but it's not unique.
Okay.
And I don't know. Knob Creek 9 to me is not unique as well.
Mhm.
So it's harder when you don't have those unique ones as opposed to, so it's very harder.
Right.
Much harder to get. I would have never guessed. This is super good though.
Yeah.
I'm loving it.
I have a new appreciation for Knob Creek.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when we tried this, I was slightly disappointed.
Yeah.
It was my favorite, but it's quite good. It gave me that Frey Ranch,
Mhm.
100% rye, but I was trying to figure out what the. It almost seemed watered down, but in terms of the mash bill. So I was trying to figure that out because the heat was there on the proof,
Mhm.
but there was no smell really.
Right.
I remember the Pendleton rye being super smooth, and it's also a high rye,
Right.
or maybe it's 100%. I don't remember,
Yeah.
but it's a lower proof,
Right.
so it still has that rye spice in
Yeah.
it. So it was like the 100% rye from Frey
Okay.
mixed with Pendleton.
Right.
That's how it came across,
Okay.
and I was trying to figure out what else does
Yeah.
that. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So
I think about it now, and this is just like a straight, to me, bourbon taste, which I wouldn't have gotten from Bond. You know what? I gotta try it really quick. Where's the Bond? It's much more pronounced. Smell that. Tell me what you got. Do you get a funk?
no.
Oh yeah, it's my nose. My nose has a funk in it.
Kind of reminds me of Coca-Cola.
Really? I'm getting a funk. Thing is, I'm getting the funk on this one too.
Oh.
And that's why I thought it was this.
I think the Coca-Cola reminder is from
Yeah.
Jack and Coke.
Yeah. See, now here's that charcoal filtered flavor. I wasn't getting that on this, which was throwing me, but I didn't know what else to choose.
Right.
All right. Well, at least it's in the books.
Yeah.
So I gained a little bit of ground on you.
Yes.
We'll have to see what the final is. I still don't know what the exact
I will put
score
up
is.
the points here.
Right.
Sweet. And probably still in the lead slightly.
Right. Slightly.
It's probably slightly. You're gaining.
All right. Well, you killed me in like the first round.
One or two.
First one or two,
Yeah.
you did really well.
Yeah.
I didn't do as great. I did great on the second one, the third one,
Right.
and fourth one. I nailed them.
Right.
I nailed both of those, right? But this one,
I think.
crash and burn.
Yeah, I think the third one we both nailed it.
Right.
So we kind of stayed stagnant.
We did.
So it kind of.
Yeah, we both did really good.
But.
Okay,
All right. So that's Poor Decisions number 5.
in the books.
Definitely not our strongest performance. But that's why we do this.
Sorry.
We'll be here again next month.
Next month,
with Poor Decisions
October.
number 6.
Yep.
Maybe with an updated sheet so we can
Yeah.
have the freedom to do Irish and
And Scotch,
Scotch.
maybe,
and,
yeah.
That'll be interesting.
And then we'll soon get into Canadian. And well,
Yes.
Canadian kind of goes hand in hand with American a little bit. Same with Japanese. Because
Okay.
part of this Whiskey 101, we're going to be doing a series Whiskey 101. I think I mentioned in the last video. Where we're kind of revisiting the difference between the different whiskeys and kind of getting into the nuts and bolts where we're actually kind of figuring that out here. You know, how does Scotch get made? How does Irish get made? And then American, and then of course there's Canadian and Japanese, and there's actually German.
Oh, interesting.
Which would be interesting to try a
Yeah.
German whiskey.
That would be cool.
Might be interesting to try, other than Jägermeister and
Right.
beer, right? I mean, a German whiskey might be interesting to try.
Yeah.
So, we're international here.
You're right.
We got no problems with anybody. So, all right.
All right. So, please like and subscribe.
Yes.
We'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah.
But until then, Shlanta, to your health. Later.